So, I wanted to make sure when the calves are born, they stay healthy and grow into big, strong cows. I have an expert from Unga with a new product that will not only do that, it will also increase his milk production too. First, let's find out how Timothy manages his newborn calves.
Once the calf is born, the first thing we do, we have to get the weight of the young calf. Then within the first 2 hours immediately after calving, we must ensure that the calf has taken enough colostrum.
Explain to me, what is colostrum?
Colostrum is the first milk that comes from the mother of the calf. And this is very important for the young calf to take within the first 2 hours. 2 liters in the morning, 2 liters at noon, and 2 liters in the evening.
Mm-hmm. For how long does this continue?
For the first 3 months. And once the calf has attained 2 times of the birth weight, then we start weaning.
Giving a newborn calf colostrum or its mother's milk is important as it helps the calf not to get sick. But giving milk to the calf for more than 3 months prevents the farmer from selling the milk, which means lower profits. Timothy, what if there was a product that could save your milk? Instead of feeding it to the calf, it goes to the market. How do you feel about that?
That's fantastic. Mm-hmm. It will boost my production of the milk. It will improve my income.
Do you have the product?
Yes, Tony. See, it's called Spray 4.
What is Spray 4?
Spray 4 is a calf milk replacer that we want our farmers to start giving other than giving milk.
A newborn calf only needs colostrum for 3 days. So, from day 4, Spray 4 can be given to replace the mother's milk. This not only means the milk can be sold, but also Spray 4 is good for the calf too and helps it grow well.
You know, we are targeting a very high growth rate of around 400 to 700 grams a day. So if the animal is not able to consume a lot because you're giving the mother's milk that has a lot of fat, you'll not be able to achieve the average daily gain that you need from your calf. The problem with having milk that has a lot of fat that you're feeding to our calves is because you realize milk goes to coat the digestive system. This means that we are occupying volume that could have actually been occupied by feed.
Wilfred, yes. How does Timothy use Spray 4?
So we start introducing the calf milk replacer, which is Spray 4, from day 4. So we are saying you're actually supposed to feed at least 3 times in a day at a temperature that the calf can actually consume, because we are basically replacing milk.
Mix 300 grams of Spray 4 powder in 2 liters of warm water. Feed the calf 2 liters 3 times a day. How does a farmer feed the calf the Spray 4?
The technique for feeding is actually very important. When we feed our calves, we remember that the stomachs of the calf are actually not fully developed. So what we want to avoid is a scenario where the calf milk replacer actually goes into the rumen. Remember, the rumen is the first stomach of the calf and it is not yet developed. And you actually realize you experience problems that include diarrhea. Remember, when the calf is born, the way it suckles from the mother, it's the same way we want to start feeding. So we want the calf to actually face upwards when it takes the milk. Water can be provided at a lower level, but when you feed milk, we want to feed milk from a higher level, above the head. This ensures that the milk actually goes straight to the last stomach we call the abomasum. This is where absorption takes place of the replacer.
A cow has 4 stomach parts. It doesn't matter how a calf drinks water, but if a calf drinks milk and has his head facing down, the milk goes to the wrong part of the stomach and the calf can get diarrhea. To avoid diarrhea, always feed a calf milk with his head facing upwards. With the head lifted, the milk goes direct to the correct part of the stomach. I was not surprised to find out that Timothy already has a solution for this.
In our farm, we have tipped buckets that we normally use to feed our calves. And here it is. And we normally have it placed above the level so that the calf can feed when the hand is upwards.
That's nice. That's good.
This is what we are encouraging our farmers to actually use in their farms. And this helps, the farmer avoiding those scenarios that we have problems with calves that actually have a lot of diarrhea. Yes. And as you can see from Timothy's farm, he doesn't have those problems. So feeding the right product, Spray 4, and using the right technique is the way to go.
I think I would like to know whether the Spray 4 is available in the market.
Unga has a wide distribution network across the country, so you're going to be able to actually get your Spray 4 at the closest shop next to you.
You've heard from our experts. Good management of your calves, proper feeding, good housing, and using Spray 4 will get your calves to be very, very healthy.